Hey, you. I didn't hear you come in last night.
I tiptoed. I didn't want to get into trouble for waking Yvonne.
I'm sorry for accusing you of taking advantage. I was wrong. Mum had a word and said you were just trying to help.
I could have told you that myself, given half the chance.
I know. I get overprotective. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is. But it's kind of endearing as well. Go on, I forgive you. And because it's my first day back, you can buy the coffee.
Rachel, you remember Zoe Archer?
Of course. How is your son doing?
He's well, thank you. So, what is this all about? It's not every day I get an urgent summons from the CEO of Shortland Street.
Well, I need your expertise to revamp our menus, sort of an extreme makeover.
And you're talking to me and not your own dietitian because...
I think we need a fresh set of eyes and some new ideas.
Well, I'm full of those. So if you're offering me work, the answer's yes.
There is the small matter of budget. There's a reason boiled cabbage is a hospital cliche. It's cheap as chips and with a lower fat content.
Don't worry, I'm very aware of cost limits. The point is it's not what you cook with, it's how you cook it.
Okay. What would you do with cabbage?
Rachel, I didn't ask Zoe here to ambush her.
Instead of boiling it to death, I would chop it finely, make a coleslaw. It tastes better, and when it's raw, it hangs on to its nutrients better.
And what about special diets for post-op patients and so on?
I could draw you up some menus with costs attached, knock out a few sample dishes, if you'd like me to.
Absolutely.
Great.
My new clinic is actually closer for you in this place. Here's my card with all the details.
Thank you.
Take care and see you soon.
Bye, Hannah.
Didn't see you there. What were you doing on the floor?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I was mopping up a leak from the roof. Looks all right now, but there were a few mystery puddles in the storeroom as well. I told Sarah.
I never noticed. Thank goodness someone's got an eye for detail.
I had my moments.
Hey, team. How's it going?
What are you doing here? You should be at home resting.
It's only a sprained wrist. I'm not at death's door, and I hate sitting at home feeling useless.
Well, then you could sit at home finding a replacement for me. That should be your priority.
Are you sure you don't need me?
We're fine. Everything's under control.
Ruben, thank you. I really appreciate this, especially after our personal difficulties.
Well, I'm nothing if not professional. Don't you worry about a thing.
Okay, Ronaldinho, you put the gear away, I'll do breakfast.
Hey, you always tell me I'm not allowed to kick the ball inside.
I do too. Right. Penalty kick.
Really?
Just this once. Make sure you don't bend it too much.
I'm Ronaldinho, not Beckham.
Just take the kick.
No! I thought it might break.
I'm a good striker.
Oh, I'm sure you are. It's just the, vase is so beautiful and...
Put that away and wash up, sport, then back here for pancakes.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing here? What happened to the job?
It was crap. A trained monkey could do it.
So what are you saying? You quit after half a morning?
Not without making a plan first.
What plan?
I got in touch with that recruiter about the job in Indonesia. Right. And it's still there if I want it. They just need to suss out a visa for me. How cool is that?
That's not cool. That's reckless.
It's a great opportunity. You should be pleased for me.
Yeah, if you were doing this for the right reasons, but you're not.
I'm trying to get ahead.
Now, you're trying to get away from your mum.
No, that's just one of the perks.
Run away and things between you and Sarah are only going to get worse. You might never be able to fix it. Is that what you want?
We can't fix it. Because what she did to me was wrong, and she'll never admit that.
Her motives went wrong. She loves you.
I'm sick of hearing that. I'm sick of fighting. So the best plan I can see is just to get out of here.
We lost a few very good nurses, thanks to Helga.
I can only say it seemed like a good idea at the time.
On the positive side, I did pick up a few rostering tricks from her.
Good, but how do we get our best nurses back so you can put them on the roster?
Well, word's out now that Helga's gone, so hopefully they'll start coming back of their own accord.
No, that's too slow. We need something to entice them as soon as possible. Private health insurance.
We don't have the budget for that.
Yeah, not full cover, but we could offer to make a contribution.
Even so, if all the nurses took it up, the costs would break us.
Not if we get sponsors. Being linked to a major hospital is a good look for a health insurer. I did this sort of stuff all the time with the PCC.
It's a very tempting carrot.
Don't say anything yet. We're not making any promises.
But if we're all agreed, I'll start making some inquiries.
Great.
Okay, I'll get back to you when I have some news. Come on, with insurance cover, we can attract higher quality staff to serve beautiful new food to the patients. It's a package deal. It will work.
When you get all fired up like this, I could almost believe you.
Fired up? I'm just getting started.
I thought it'd be nice to get out of the house for a couple of days. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let Chris have the place to himself for a minute.
Just him and Harry and the vase. So, Waiheke this weekend?
Sure. What's this?
Nothing to do with me.
It's from Chris. I hope this means as much to you as I think it will. You're kidding. He must have heard us last night, and now he's trying to guilt me into confessing. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, good, you found us.
Yes, I did, and I am so...
Overwhelmed. It's the last thing she expected.
You think it's too much? It doesn't really go with the room, and as you saw this morning, it's not exactly a Harry-friendly addition to the house. I'd like you to have it.
It's so nice of you, Chris, but I couldn't possibly.
You'd be doing me a favor. I bought it on impulse, but it's not really me. I'll be happy knowing the vase is with someone who truly appreciates it.
She does. She can hardly keep her eyes off it. Can you, babe?
Thank you, Chris. So much.
You're welcome. Now that that's sorted, I better get to work. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, the salary's not great, but there is scope for buying into the partnership later. Okay, yep, you have a think and get back to me. Okay, bye. They're not exactly beating down the door to take over from Ruben.
Well, have you spoken to that guy from Tauranga? He looked promising last time.
Yeah, he's on the short list. I'll give him a call soon. Do you want a cup of tea?
No thanks.
No, you're not. What's wrong?
Have you spoken to Dan lately?
Not since yesterday. Why?
He's going to Indonesia. That job's still there. He's decided to take it. He leaves next week.
Next week?
He's running away rather than dealing with his problems. He knows it.
So what you're really telling me is that he's leaving the country so he doesn't have to see me. Wow. Wow. I've really done a number this time. I've managed to push him so far away I may never get him back.